Greetings and welcome to your weekly forecast, Thoth Tarot and Angel Message. I am Kat Morgan and I welcome you to this video, to this channel, and to this space. This is a collective reading and it is timeless, so although it's a weekly forecast, whenever you find this video, even if it's in the middle of the week, it's the right time for you to be getting this information. We're going to be pulling 3 cards. We're going to be looking at the coming energy for Monday, Tuesday, and the first part of Wednesday with our first card. Then the second card will be the last part of Wednesday and into Thursday, Friday. And then our third card will be for the coming weekend. Then we'll pull an angel card for our overarching angel message for the week as well. If you feel so inclined to like and or subscribe to the video and channel, I don't get any money for these. This will never be a monetized channel, but it does help the YouTube algorithm help other people find these videos and find the channel if they're looking for this kind of clarification and guidance and support. So appreciate you guys. Love you, new friends and returning friends. You guys make my day and my week. You know that. So with all of that out of the way, let's take a look at our energy for the coming week. I have a little bit of a heads up on it than you do. And I will just say that while the cards look good on the face, I think that there are some cautions here that we're going to be wanting to be aware of. Okay? So with that being said, let's take a look at our energy for the coming week. And we start out with Victory, the 6 of Wands. This is Jupiter in Leo, so extremely powerful energy, lots of very strong energy, represents the Hebrew letter Tephareth. You can see we've got 2 sets of 3 staffs. We've got the caduceus, the phoenix, and the lotus. These wands are in an arranged order, and they represent how different kinds of power, war and peace, strife, conflict versus calm and serenity, how those are balanced. This is a card of balance. Energy in balanced manifestation. Also represents love, gain and success, or triumph after strife. And I know that we've had this card recently in the past as well on another weekly reading. But it feels different this time, rather than feeling like there's a whole bunch of energy that we've been collecting and we're now coming into manifestation. This feels more like we've been manifesting stuff, but maybe there's some stuff being manifested that wasn't exactly what we were anticipating or hoping for. And this simply is, it's a power card, it's a passion card, it's a fire card. The wands in the tarot represent the element of fire. So this is a very strong, passionate energy that we're going to be starting out with. And I'm always very cautious when a week starts out with a bang, as it were. Just to be kind of cautious. Use your discernment, use your wisdom, rely on that inner guidance and that compass that's going to help guide you, steer you through what looks like very, very fiery energy for the beginning of the week. What are we looking at for the latter part of Wednesday and into Thursday and Friday? Okay, we've got the Hierophant. He represents divine wisdom, inspiration, can be stubborn strength. Taurus is represented completely in this card. Okay, this is the card of Taurus. So stubbornness kind of been in there as well. Toil, endurance, persistence, teaching. The Hierophant is a teacher. So help from superiors. It also represents patience, organization, peace, and goodness of heart. Okay, the larger definition of him, you can see seated on the governing sign of Taurus, and the elephants are in the Indian form of the same. Okay, he's got 3 pentagrams. There's a pentagram at the point going upwards and a dancing child, and that shows that he has the heart of a child. He's got a reversed pentagram, and that means that he's got dominion, through will, through persistence. And then the third pentagram again points upwards, showing that the acceptance of this governing cosmic law, the laws of the universe, we are in acceptance of them. There are 4 masks. They represent the 4 cherubim. And remember, like Enoch and the fiery cherubim that he saw coming down, the man, the eagle, the lion, and the bull. Now he's got a helper, a votary with him, who is the woman. She stands with her sword pointing downwards, maybe noting that the women in the future will draw fresh wisdom from the use of our intuition, our subconscious. The Hierophant is a very powerful card. It is the card of wisdom, the card of knowledge, of divine secrets. Okay, so we start out with this super fiery energy at the beginning of the week, and it becomes kind of sacred knowledge, sacred wisdom. We're going to learn something towards the latter part of the week that shakes us to the core. Okay, and again, we are called to have balance. We are called to have patience. We are called to be in a state of peace, and from that heart of goodness, from that heart of love. Okay, so what are we looking at for the coming weekend, for this week after all of that? Okay, we've got the 4 of discs, which represents power. So it feels very much like a balance for the beginning of the week, where instead of looking at the fiery energy of the wands, we're looking at the very material, earthy energy of the discs. Okay, this is the sun in Capricorn, and it represents the Hebrew letter Chesed. We can see 4 square discs, which feels like a oxymoron, right? How can you have square discs? We have square discs that are engraved with the sign of the elements, and they form towers of a fortress surrounded by a moat. And I can see the energy going clockwise around in this. This image is intended to show the perfect governance of the universe by law and order. And when we're looking at law and order, we're not talking about like laws that man comes up with. We're talking like the laws of the universe, the law of attraction, the law of gender, the law of balance, the law of assumption. We're talking about the universal laws here. Gain of money and influence, earthly power, but nothing beyond. So this is definitely in the material realm: success, dominion, skill in the direction of physical forces. So this is all about earth energy and feeling this is a very grounded energy. So really different, very balanced yin and yang, almost yin and yang energy from the beginning of the week with the fiery wands to this very earthy energy. And the Hierophant is also very strong earth energy too through Taurus. So we have what starts out with very fiery potential and then becoming very strongly manifest in the reality that we have right now at this moment. And all I'm getting for this as a summary for the week is just to beware, just to be cautious, to be in our intuition and discernment, to be using our gifts of knowledge and wisdom and intellect, using some brain in here. What I'm not seeing in this reading is a lot of air at all. We've got a bit of water here in the 4 of discs with the moat going around, and possibly you can feel air energy as a result of that. But other than that, we have no air and we have no water in this reading at all. And so those elements we need to pull to us ourselves to help balance all, so that we have all 4 elements as we have the 4 elements here for the weekend. That's what I'm getting for this coming week. Who is our angel for the week? Who do we have as our overarching angel energy? The angel Isaiah. I love him. He is, the perfected form of the prophet. And he represents fertility and expansion and abundance, okay, which makes perfect sense for the reading because of all of that energy, starting out with that fiery energy of the Six of Wands and then kind of slam manifesting into reality, right? Here is Angel Isaiah saying it's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. Wow, I love that. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Isaiah. Really, really appreciate your energy. Really appreciate your wisdom this week. We will be looking forward to hearing direct guidance as we go through the week from you. Thank you so much. We have just want to give you guys the full spread here so that you can get that screenshot if you want it for what we're looking at for the coming week. So again, just to summarize, starting out with the Six of Wands, victory, very fiery energy. Be mindful, watch out for that, and keep it in check, you know, taking that energy and manifesting it into wisdom, into secret knowledge with the Hierophant, and then coming into the weekend with the Four of Discs and taking that wisdom and seeing it manifesting into reality, in our reality. So I want you to have the most amazing, blessed week. You are more powerful than you realize, and so you have to be very careful. And that's what this reading is telling us for this week. Be mindful. Be intentional. Make sure that what you are doing is following what you know is the right thing for you to do. Okay? I love you. Have the most amazing, fantastic week. And ciao for now.